of time. Instead of the government trying to put me away for running the business, they ought to be putting all that effort in getting rid of the Reds and Bolsheviks who are trying to take over our wonderful country.
There hasn't been an honest election in this town in years.
Now you know who owns this town.
Mr. Capone, you're breaking a lot of laws around here.
Capone, the man who made the 20s roar. He seized a piece of America all for himself and rose from street fighter to emperor of Chicago.
Even as kids, we had brains. These punks today, they have nothing.
No, not all of them, Frank. Young Capone, if I were you, I'd put him on the payroll.
When are you going to get it through that cement head of yours that we are businessmen and not U.S. Marines?
You spend all your time hitting people?
I take Sundays off. Friends do favors for friends.
A murder? Could I watch?
Iris was a nice girl who fell in love with Al Capone.
I always wanted an excuse to clobber a cop.
Yeah, to me, there ought to be a law against women drinking.
Yes, well, I think there is. I want you to think I want a French dinner.
You're gonna get a French dinner.
Capone. The private life of a public enemy.
Do you ever feel guilty?
Guilty? What about?
Alphonse, these killings go on. Weiss, Moran, all of us, we're finished.
Right, say, any one of us open our mouths? Half the politicians of Cook County would be on a rock pile.
Terrible thing, those gangster movies. The kids come out of those movies, what do they want to be? President, a priest, a doctor? No. They want to be some jerk with a gun who says, stick 'em up.
Separately, he can destroy us. Work together, and Alphonse Capone is a dead man.
He bought half the politicians in the state of Illinois because the deaths of 701 people. Only now, after 45 years, can his true story be told.
No more you knock off one of my guys. I knock off one of your guys. We're going to get them all. In one bunch. In one place.
What you're talking about here is a massacre.
Capone, an American success story.
All I do is go to funerals.